Okay, what's up, guys? So, Jordy has uploaded a video titled "When Will I Do a Face Reveal?" You know, back in the day, I remember like face reveals used to be a big thing to me. Now, I honestly I don't care. Like, if they do one, they do one. If they don't, they don't. But I guess like the day I really just sat down and took a realization, like, dang, I'm out here like really trying to search for a person's face. It was H2O Delirious, and I remember it was me and a good friend of mine. Pretty much he's like my brother and stuff. But yeah, me and him, we were like in the like lower living room part of his house. You would have thought we were the two dudes from Catfish, the way we were trying to figure out who H2O Delirious was. We literally found nothing at all. And so I'm like, bro, it was at that moment I'm like, bro, why am I doing this? Like, does it matter though? Like, honestly, H2O Delirious, he could go his whole life being in that ski mask. I'm like, the only thing that really matters to me is like, as long as I got to see Rey Mysterio without a mask, I could care less about anybody else. But anyways, yeah, let's see when Jordy would do a face reveal. I'm gonna guess she's gonna probably, cause what? How many subscribers she got? 248,000. It's either gonna be she's either gonna say 500,000 or a million. I feel like it's gonna be one of the two. But anyways, regardless, go subscribe to her. Go show her some love. Show her some support. I did do a video where I linked her Twitch account. So if you guys hadn't followed her on Twitch, go follow her on there too. I think she's currently moving right now, so I don't know if she's going to be streaming like all the time. She did do a stream, so I was lucky and fortunate to join it while it was going on and stuff. Donated $10, and yeah, show some love. So, anyways, yeah, go show some love too. But let's get into this video.
Hey guys, it's Jordy. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's actually going to be a Q&A video. I asked a long time ago. I gave you guys a few
Okay.
options of what you wanted to see, and a lot of you guys wanted a Q&A video. So finally recording this. I think this will be interesting because I think a lot of you don't know anything about me other than that my name is Jordy
Yeah.
and that I
I was
play
about
T.
to. I was about to. Yeah, I honestly was about to say that as a like your name is Jordy and you're a good YouTuber. Those was literally going to be the only two things I was going to say. But other than that, I'm like, what do I? I don't. Yeah, I don't. I dang, that's messed up. Like she out here, she could have been telling people that like, oh yeah, me and TMossBoss we're good friends, and I literally know nothing about her. Wow, that's okay. I feel bad now, but no. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video.
So yeah, I hope you guys learned some things about me. I hope we have some things in common, and I hope you like the video. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. These are not going to be in any sort of order. I'm just kind of going to go through and pick some ones that I like. So yeah. So the first question
I should
is,
do a
who are your
Q&A.
mains in Rainbow Six
I should do a
Siege?
Q&A
I go
video
back and
here
forth a
soon.
lot, but as of right now, it is Yana and Frost. The next question is, when did you decide you wanted to do YouTube for a career? I don't know if I would consider it a career yet. I don't think I can. I don't make enough money to support
Yeah,
myself if I was living on my own. Especially with my student loans, I wouldn't be able to. But
that's
I
how it
decided to
is.
do it seriously like last September of 2019. That's when I decided like I was actually gonna like edit the video as well. I was actually gonna like take advice from people. I got pushed into doing it from multiple people. So yeah, I decided to try it out. I didn't have any expectations. I just did it, and here we are. Next
That's
question.
pretty much, yeah. I can relate to her on that. It was, but it was like 5 years for me. It was back in 2015. But I had been on YouTube since 2010. But it was just honestly, it was just like uploading. I was literally being a kid like first 5 years on YouTube, and then 2015 hit, and I remember I created a gaming channel. Literally had no idea what I was getting myself into, and I was, yeah, I just figured, I'm gonna give it everything I got. And that's honestly what I tell people. I'm like, when you're starting off on YouTube, give YouTube everything that you got. Like, if you don't have the best equipment, still use what you got. Like, I don't care if you out here using a digital camera or whatever and things for your gaming videos. Do that. Go and if you making, if you want to make music, you could say literally like find random things that make different sound effects around your house and make music off of that. Like you could, my thing is that you can do anything. You could do absolutely anything on YouTube. There are going to be people that like it. It might go viral, it might not go viral. Just the fact that you said that you uploaded it and it's out there, that's all that matters. But anyways.
Question, I get asked this all the time when I'm streaming. Twitch.tv/JordyB. How
Had to plug it in.
Jordy B and YTYs. Literally because Jordy B with one Y was taken, and my last name starts with a B, and I figured like BEE was cuter than just B, and so I put them together, and yeah, that was it.
I know for people wondering, I came up with the name TMossBoss because I was creating an account on the iCarly website. Look, man, all right, I will not be judged in the making of this video, all right? I will not be judged. But yes, I was creating an account on the iCarly.com website, and I couldn't think of no name, and I was like, yo, TMossBoss will be a dope name. And from there, I use TMossBoss on everything. I use it. I honestly, if I could put it down like on like an ID or a job application, I seriously would do that. So what can I say, man? TMossBoss is such like a dope and smooth name.
And my real name is Jordan, but I don't like, I'm not called by Jordan by anyone online, and it's just kind of become a thing. So the next question is, how long have you been playing instruments and singing? I don't know if I would consider myself like a singer.
She was doing the singing video, and I was like, yo, I'm saying you sound pretty good in singing. I'm saying you come out with some music, let me know, because I definitely would. I hype it up, react to it, whatever.
Yeah, but I'm way too nervous about it to do it in front of people. Sometimes
that
in
happens.
stream I'll sing along to a song, but as for instruments, I've been playing piano since I was about 6. I took lessons for like 2 weeks, and then I just could not retain any information, so my dad taught me a lot of the basics, and I've kind of just taught myself a lot of the things. Guitar I've been playing since I was about 13. I taught myself. Ukulele I've been playing for I think like a few years now. I also taught myself. And bass I know the basics of. Haha, I know the basics of. Okay, sorry. I'm not that good at it, but I know enough to say that I can play it. But I do really want to learn the drums just to like flex.
Yeah.
And play the drums.
Oh yeah.
To me,
hands down,
cool,
same.
Drums are really loud and they're expensive, so I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
That's why I'm like, yeah. When YouTube is going like really really good, and I could buy like just a house. I don't know. I definitely would like. See, how can you like soundproof? I'll probably like soundproof a room or something, and just will like have somebody like, hey, stand on this side of the street. I'm about to just smash it on these drums. Let me know if you can hear me, and just start going crazy, and then just open up the window, be like, did you hear any of that? Cool? No? All right, then I'm about, yeah. But honestly though, I think that's everybody that wants to play, because even I want to play the drums and learn how to play, because to flex, to literally flex. I will pretty much, just go anywhere and just be telling people I know how to play the drums. I'm like, Let's start a conversation off of that. Okay, I wouldn't be that cocky and that rude about it, but still though, I would love to know how to play the drums.
Goal do you want to complete within the next year? In terms of YouTube, I want to hit 500k by Christmas because I hit 100k this past Christmas, so I think it'd be really cool to hit 500k. Don't know if it'll happen, but that is 500.
Make it happen.
In terms of YouTube,
if y'all haven't subscribed, make it happen.
Stop being afraid to make friends. I am the worst person when it comes to trying to make friends because I feel like I bug everybody. So I'm definitely like the kind of person that like unless you ask me to play or ask me to hang out, I probably won't ask you just because.
That's the thing though. She's probably not bugging absolutely anybody. There's probably people that think the same thing. They want to be friends and cool with her too. And I just think it's more so it's just like, people just being shy. That's how I was. I feel like when you put yourself in a situation where you do have to talk to people and stuff, oh yeah, that stuff easily goes away. And I had to like credit the cafe job that I was working at for like the past 4 years. I was very antisocial, very shy. I remember when I started working there, I didn't want to talk to nobody. People would crack jokes at me. I'd just look at just like, I don't know whether to laugh. I don't know what to do. But By the time I left there, oh yeah, I was sitting there like I was cracking jokes with customers, employees, managers, freaking oh my god, like I was definitely the most social person at my job. Like I go to all three locations in the area and I just be socializing with everybody. And then even I took that and then even like just going out like out and about and things like I look at people be socializing with them at the store and I remember prior before people approach me to be talking I'm like yeah, I'm just here for video games. Like, what do you want? What do you want? I'm not stealing. Okay, this is what I look like. I'm like, I'm just out here panicking and stuff. And I'm like, just relax a little bit. It's gonna be all right. But that's just my advice to everybody. Put yourself in a situation where you do talk to people and things. And yeah, overall at one point in time, then it's like just everything be easier. But anyways,
because I don't want to like come off as like bothering you or anything like that. But I just need to realize I am cool and people like me, and
it's true.
just
It's
stop
very
being
true.
a pussy. Jordy, how do you make such simple yet realistic thumbnails for YouTube
I
videos?
know.
Everyone asks me this. How do I draw my thumbnails? What program do I use? Like, is there a certain
Her
settings to make the
thumbnails.
characters?
Thumbnails are
I
sick.
draw all of them on my iPad on Procreate, and what I do is I usually get reference, so I'll find like just for example for this thumbnail of her like resting her head on her hands, I usually find a reference of someone doing that and I just draw it and I make it cartoony and I make it like my style, but I pretty much just
Wow.
draw until I like it and then that's it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Who's your favorite member
Wow.
of Big Time Rush? Obviously James. James was a king and he deserved better. Which do you like more, streaming or making YouTube videos? I don't know. I like streaming because I like to just like be able to chill out and play a game and talk to you
Yeah.
guys. Whereas on YouTube, it's very like funny, haha, like memes. So I don't know. It's
Streaming
very
is a
two
little bit
different,
easier.
Energies.
Yeah.
That sounds really dumb, but it's like very two different things. I don't think I can choose. I like them both equally.
I like
That was a
YouTube
weighted
more.
question.
Even
So
though
am
like streaming is easier, but I like YouTube more. YouTube, I guess like I don't know, cause you ain't really had to have like I mean you do need an internet connection if you are gonna be like uploading videos and all that stuff. But I'm like my thing is that my connection can just like straight drop on me and I'll be streaming and the next thing you know shut down and I'm like that can't happen in the middle of a video. So like unless I just like that's where you got like some really bad like internet. But I like YouTube more. Although I have thought about like when I do I guess like when I just get like a lot of things done and out the way because I got like a bunch of videos and crap that I'm working on and well I shouldn't call it crap but I got like a bunch of stuff that I'm working on and probably when I do have like some free time and I'm just sitting around the house just being bored and stuff then I'll probably get into streaming. But anyways,
actually answered this a few times. So right now the goal is face reveal at 500k.
I knew
so
it.
before I didn't really set a
Either
goal
that or a
because
million.
I was trying to figure out when I wanted to because I wanted to be out of college when I did it because I didn't want to be recognized or anything.
Oh.
Not saying I would be, but like I'm just a very like you guys don't know this, but in real life I'm like very quiet. Not necessarily shy, but I'm just quiet. So if I were to like ever get recognized in public, I think I'd be super awkward. So that is the only reason I think I'm making it 500k because at least then hopefully I can get over my fear of being awkward. So the idea of
she's definitely one of those friends. I've been like me and her have probably been like friends like in real life and stuff. And I've been talking about like her like Jordy and stuff, and then not thinking that I'm all like, wait a second. It definitely have been some like Spider-Man type stuff where she's all like, oh, I gotta like go home real quick and just overall do some like just whatever and stuff. She like I don't know. I feel like it's weird. Cause like now that I know her name, I'm like I don't even want to say it. That's just I don't know. I'm not gonna say it. But anyways, she was like I'm doing her name stuff, and then she goes home records videos, and I'm all like, oh wow, Jordy just uploaded. I'm like that's weird that my friend just had to dish the spotlight. I'm like wait a second, that doesn't seem right. I'm like she's Spider Woman. Wait a second.
100k kind of freaked me out because like all I can think of was 100,000 people looking at me and that freaks me out. Like I'm the kind of person that I have a panic attack when I have to give a presentation in class. So that kind of scared me and I'm just like a very private person, so I wanted to make it worth it if I were to ever do
I know somebody asked me when was I gonna do a face reveal. I'm like what? I'm like how does that All right, I guess y'all got me. I just unzipped this thing and then just pulled my mask. Like, imagine though, you guys, that definitely be nah. Even I just that would be crazy. You watch somebody's face the whole time and they're like, this isn't my real face. I'm actually a Men in Black character. Unzip the back of their head and then they're like two short aliens.
Reveal. And this has been a goal for a long time. I've mentioned it in my streams for the last few months. So it's been a set goal for a while. I don't think I ever mentioned it on YouTube. But yeah, so it's 500K. Hopefully we hit it this year. But yeah, how did you meet all of your Siege friends online when you started YouTube or a while before you started gaming? All of them I've met online. None of them I know in real life, but that doesn't make them any less friends, I will say that. Most of the people I've met in my entirety of being on YouTube has either been through mutual friends or just like through Twitter. A lot of my newer friends I've made have just been like us following each other on Twitter and then being like, hey, we should play sometime. And we're like, okay, and then we play and that's it.
Wow, that's crazy.
How did you feel when you started gaining popularity and how has streaming and doing YouTube affected your daily life? By the way, love the videos, keep up the good work, and thank you for putting a smile on my face. Thank you for that was really nice. I think a lot of you guys don't know this, but maybe you do, I don't know, but the month of November I gained like 75,000 subs in a span of like 30 days, which is a lot. Like I remember like one day I'd be at like 50K and like 3 days later I'd be at 60K. It was very surreal. I did not believe it was happening. Definitely looking back, it still feels like unreal.
Yeah.
When I went into doing the whole YouTube thing, I had no expectations. You know, it's funny because I used to tell a lot of my friends, like, I don't think YouTube's gonna work for me. I don't think I'm gonna get any subs. Like, I don't think people are gonna like me. Like, I was very worried about it. I was a huge pessimist about it because I just didn't want to get my hopes up. But then in the month of November, I was like, holy shit. It was actually, it was very weird because I'm very, like I said, I'm very quiet in real life. So, like, having all these people follow me is very weird, and I still think it's weird. When people freak out about me being in the same game as them, or like even like talking in my Discord when people like freak out when I talk in general chat, it's very weird.
No, because when she commented on my videos, I was like, no, I was tripping out about it and things. Like, it's funny because I'm the same way. I'm just all like, like why people they like because not like there's like times where like you guys would hit me up and be like, oh, like you inspired me to make videos, you inspired me to, like overall like treating me as if I'm some like big YouTuber. There's people out here telling me I'm like their favorite YouTuber. They be watching all my videos and people be saying that to me and stuff. I'm like, that's cool, but I'm just all like, dang man, like how do you respond to that? Like thank you, like high five, I guess. But I'm just like I don't know. Like it's weird to me, but then like if it does happen where it's like a YouTuber that I'm watching, like, oh yeah, you best believe I'm gonna straight up fanboy over them. Yeah, because when she commented on my video, I was like, yo, even when I donated to her and then she's seen it, and well, of course you're gonna like, cause the donations, of course you're gonna see that easy, like much more easier and stuff. But yeah, when she was all like getting all hyped off of that and stuff, like me donating to her and things, I'm like, yo, this is wild, this is crazy. And I'm all like, yeah, it's just, I guess I don't know. They should have like a name for that, but I can't think of it. But
I'm not used to it. And I'm very grateful that people like me, but it's just I can't get over it. It's just weird. My family still has no idea that I do YouTube. So originally I was gonna tell them when I hit 100K, and then I just kept not telling them. And the main reason I don't want to tell them is because my family is so vocal about everything, so I know once I tell them, they're going to tell my entire family, and it's just going to be a whole big thing. And again, like, I'm quiet and I don't want that attention on me, so mainly because I don't know how they would react. They're very Christian. My videos are not exactly appropriate for that, and even though I am an adult, it's still like not something I want my family seeing, so I'm kind of because
I sat there, I was like, I had told my mom a joke that Soup had cracked in one of his Rainbow Six Siege videos, and of course I had like the serious conversation. I'm like, yeah, so that'd probably be best. I don't know, maybe my sister she might find the videos funny, but then again, we all have like a different like sense of humor and stuff. Like, I really don't know anybody that would like these videos and stuff, so that's why I'm like, I just kind of feel like that with me, I'm definitely feel like I'm the odd one out in my whole family and stuff. because videos like the videos that like Jordy or other members of the Rainbow Six Siege community that they upload, I love it. I honestly I love it. All the jokes that they crack, all of the things that they do, it's funny to me. And but I just feel like everybody else, like I feel like they watch the videos and I'm like I won't know unless they say something. But for the most part, I just think like they're not liking these videos. And I'm just the only one, so I'm like, hey, I'm fine with that. I'm like I could care less. So yeah, I'm just like I'm going over. I'm still gonna like. That's the thing though. I'm not like I didn't really care. I know when I had told my family and things because I was for those that don't know this about me. I was supposed to enlist in the military once I graduated from high school and stuff. So that was the original plan. But then I chickened out, and then 2015 rolled around, and I started making YouTube videos, and then everybody just kind of like just seen me as the odd one and stuff. Like, what, you want to do YouTube? Like, I have like my mom that's a government worker, my dad that's a construction worker, my sister, she works like around like clothes and fashion and things. And but she actually, well, she just has like a regular job and stuff. But it's like you have people that have like career paths and goals, and then you're all like, hey, so I'm not gonna do the Navy or the Air Force. I'm actually going to play video games where I can be in the Navy and the Air Force and there and stuff. You're like, what do you? I'm like, yeah. So it's it is kind of hard. So that's why I like definitely will wait until you can do YouTube as like a full time thing. Don't tell them early on, because you tell them early on, then it's a lot of problems, at least for me. But anyways,
That. So if you guys have advice on that, please let me know because I have no idea. When did you start gaming and why? So I've kind of always been into video games. It was something my brother and I did to bond. But I'd say like the first game that I remember being super into was Saints Row 2.
Yes.
I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of like questions as to why, but I couldn't tell you. I think it's just because I would put on the cheats so I couldn't die, and I would just go around and like do all the missions.
Yes.
So that was the first game. I was obsessed with this game. I'm not even joking you. I think I was 13, maybe 14. And I could only play it when my brother wasn't home or like wasn't using his Xbox. But it was my favorite game. I have no idea why.
No, Saints Row 2 slap. That's crazy. Nah, me and Jordy, she might be. I need to know like if Jordy, if she's like black or something, because I'm like, yo, this could be like my long lost twin. Because I know when Saints Row 2 when it came out and I was playing it. Oh yeah, I was playing it like pretty much every day. I go and just take planes, crash them in the water, and just overall just that game. I had so much fun playing that game. So that's crazy. That is seriously insane how she likes that game, because I was like, yeah, I was a big fan of Saints Row 2. I had played and beaten that game on numerous occasions, but wow, that's crazy.
Played it not that long ago just to see what it was like, and it's ass.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
No, it is. I tried playing it on my Xbox and making a video, just like I'm just gonna make some videos off of this game, and it was lagging so bad. I was just like, since when did Xbox have like a PC conscious, like to where it just couldn't run this game anymore? I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about?
I liked it, but I loved that game, and it's like a knockoff version of GTA, but it was my favorite game for so long. Hey Jordy, I just wanted to ask if there was any roadblocks in the way of becoming a YouTuber and how you overcame them. Becoming a YouTuber, no, but since I have started YouTube, there have definitely been some things that have sucked. It's unfortunate because when you gain success in a short period of time like I did, a lot of people want to hop on your back and ride the wave with you when they did nothing to earn it, and they think that they're entitled to it because they know you, which is not the case, and a lot of times they go about it a really rude way, in a wrong way, and they're kind of just shady about it. So I tend to avoid people like that who are fake nice to me just to benefit them. So that has been really unfortunate, but it has also opened my eyes to who my real friends are.
Got some old friends I knew from Twitch and other games. Yeah, it's like you freaking know. Like my thing is that people because I guess in a way, like I had to say, I'm probably out of everybody in my friend group, and that's like from just people that I'm like friends with on Facebook or just people that I've known for a long time. There are people that hit me up and they'll ask me for advice and stuff. But there had been friends where I'm all like, I hadn't talked to you guys in years, and then out of nowhere you want to like come up out the woodworks and want to make videos and stuff with me. And I'm like, it's been years, and I had to say, like, I don't really know you and things. I didn't really know you when we were in school. Like, you just somebody I guess I just, would hang out with, like, during certain periods of the day and stuff. But like I said, it's like if it's somebody that I hadn't talked to in years, I'm like, I don't really know what content or what videos we can honestly make. But yeah, best believe that stuff like that is gonna happen. There are gonna be people that's gonna be hitting you up. If it's people with like good intentions and they're just like overall asking like, hey, like, what should I do about this? What should I do about that? Like, what gear should I get? This, and this. They asking you questions and they're seeking out advice. Those are the friends where I'm all like, okay, you seem cool, you seem chill. But if it's somebody all like, hey, you should have me in your next video. Hey, we should do videos. I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, in fact, I quit YouTube. I just pre-recorded about 5,000 videos. So, yeah, it's messed up that people are like that.
So it's kind of a silver lining. And I'm not even saying this to like bring the mood down. It's just I'm trying to be transparent about my experience with YouTube. For the most part, I love doing YouTube. It has really honestly made me grow as a person. And I'm not just saying that to be like cringy. It has honestly made me grow. What program do you use to edit the videos and how long does it usually take? I use Premiere Pro. It depends on the video and how much editing I want to do. My earlier videos did not take that long because I literally only subtitled it pretty much. And those took like 4 to 5 hours. More recent videos take longer because I put more time and effort into the editing. So it kind of depends on how much editing I want. But usually at least a couple days because I don't do it in one sitting. I think that's unhealthy. And I say that and you guys are probably wondering then, why don't you put out more videos? Why don't you upload more? And I do want to say this because I get a lot of shit, or I used to get a lot of shit for not uploading more. But it was very hard to do YouTube at all. I'm still a full-time college student, but so trying to balance doing well in my classes but also YouTube was a struggle. I did not do well in my classes the past year because of YouTube, and it's a lot of work because I was editing my own videos. I was still learning how to edit my videos. I draw my own thumbnails. I have to get the content, so I have to play, and sometimes when you play you don't get any content at all because it's just not a good night. So I do want to say that because I get asked a lot why I don't upload more. Before the whole virus happened, I did not have a lot of time to play because of my classes. I really only had a few days a week that I could play. I did not have a lot of free time to do YouTube, so the fact that I even managed to upload like usually twice a month is really good for me because that probably would not have happened. That being said, I am gonna start uploading more if I can. Even maybe once a week or maybe even twice a week if I can. I don't know if that'll happen, but that's like the hope. Just see how it does. But yeah, I do want to apologize if you guys think I'm like slacking. So we are gonna see how it goes and figure it out together. But yeah. So I think that's all the questions I'm gonna answer. That is probably the most common questions I got.
I like the video. I like the video.
The past I think it's been like 7 months, 8 months. I don't know. And I appreciate every single one of you. And you may not know it, but I actually read every single comment that I get on a video or a post. I read every single one, because what you guys think means a lot to me, and it probably shouldn't because some of you like have not nice things to say, but your opinions mean a lot to me. So I do read every comment, and I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to leave a nice comment or to leave like constructive criticism. I do appreciate it. But
I'm like,
yeah,
based off of
video, and I'll see you next time.
Based off of everything that she just said, it's like, yeah, you definitely one of the like hardest working YouTubers I've like seen in recent times. Because like, no, I have to say I can relate. Like when 2016 rolled around, because 2015, yeah, I was killing like at least like 20 videos a day and things. Yeah, I definitely, was doing videos. I wasn't doing like one video and then work on that and give it like, no, because my thing is like, okay, I know I could keep the conversation going. I know I could talk for a good portion of the video and stuff and do that for like numerous videos. So yeah, 2015, 2016, that was definitely like my rookie and my best year because I was like killing like 20 videos like a day, and it was with my main channel and with my gaming channel. So I was doing videos left and right. 2016 rolled around, and then when I started working at this cafe job, I'm trying to do that, And then that job is like, I wouldn't necessarily say stressful, but it was a lot going on. So you're doing that and then trying to come home and record videos. And so definitely I remember like my last few days of that job, I was like staying up till like 1 a.m. recording videos and stuff, and then editing, and then doing some editing to some of them, and then posting them, and all of that. So you're doing all of that on your own. And now with me, I'm like, yeah, I got 20 YouTube channels, and then I got like all these a podcast, and I got all this other like extra stuff like surrounding it that I'm working on. Yeah, it can be stressful at times. It can be a lot, so I can relate to her. But anyways, yeah, definitely, guys, go show her some love. Go show her some support. Follow her on Twitch, YouTube. Follow her on Twitter, any social media platforms you can follow her on. Like, subscribe to me too, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.